so
Well, that was a
nice.
wonderful thing
Can
to
I
say.
get a mic check,
Wanna
please?
go?
Mic
We're gonna go
check.
to slippery fish vector.
Maybe. Maybe.
Back up.
Hello,
I thought we were
everybody.
staying away from.
Hello, Nicholas. Hello, Des. Hi, Alex.
When you just can't stay away.
Hello,
30
Zahara. I love that
seconds.
name. Okay.
Breathe again.
And you know what? I am in the mood for
20
a
seconds. We're going in.
emoji game. It has been too long. I need emoji reinforcement. Okay, we are on cable. For those of you who watch cable, Facebook stream is now live. Obviously, we're on Instagram.
Stand by. We're going
Brittany's
in.
got the YouTube camera there, so there's no reason why you guys shouldn't be watching this right now. Sacramento, hello. Hey, you're representing well, all right. Live it, breathe it, own it, share it. 671, love. Yeah, we were talking about area codes the other day. Whisper, where else have you lived in the world that's got a really cool area code?
Nowhere. I
No?
lived on Guam majority of my life.
Well, Whisper is 671 for life because
Right.
she's never gone anywhere else.
Seven what?
Don't we go to the commercial? Let me go to the commercial. I mean, package.
Hello from 503. Where's 503? Where is 503? We gotta look that up. Here we go.
Stand by.
Happy day, everybody, and good evening. If you're watching us live on KUM TV, streaming us on Facebook Live, watching the behind the scenes on Instagram Live, watching the entire studio in 360, we welcome you and say half a day for tuning in tonight. Well, unfortunately, we start the news with tragedy as the court wants to serve a lesson for all motorists. In court this afternoon, a young father was sentenced for killing cyclist Eric Bell.
In addition to 1 year behind bars, Eddie JT Camacho will have to produce a public service announcement sharing his experience with distracted driving, hoping it will help save lives. Crystal Paco reports.
Oh, that's right, Oregon. Thank you, Tassi. That's right, John was our camera guy the other night. He used to live in Portland. So, you know what? The funny things about, I don't know if you guys were watching like our hands, but being a news anchor, you know, we're paying attention to the teleprompter. We've got the entire show here in paper form. You know, you see us like shuffle the papers back and forth. Realistically,
like with your head straight.
Realistically, you don't know if you're on the right paper or not. You just hope. You just kind of like every few seconds you turn pages. Hello from Vancouver, Washington. Very nice. I've been there. It's lovely.
Hey, sorry. Could you grab that thing?
Okay, we got to do a selfie.
I can't. I can't bend down. Thank you.
I'm trying to think. Should we talk about food? We've done movies. You guys want to talk about cars? What kind of cars do you guys drive? Let us know that. She's got some awesome cars, I must say. She's had Jeeps. My entire life.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Yeah, so what kind of cars do you guys drive? Nenny Boy says, I wonder if there's any tomorrows in the South Pacific. Probably. We're all over the place, man.
Hurting my ear.
Aloha to Honolulu. Hello. Now, see, if you live on Guam, you always remember what's the time difference between us and Hawaii. To our brothers and sisters over there, they are 4 hours ahead, a day behind. So it is 10 p.m. on Wednesday. As it's now like, what, 6:03 on Thursday evening? Okay. Is rich. Yeah, well, she loves cars, right?
No, my husband loves cars.
He's a hero. He's a firefighter. Okay. Future cars and Escalade. That's talk about making money.
30 seconds.
Hello, Lonnie Lou. Hello. Are you class of 84 or are you born in 84? I've always had mini SUVs.
defense rests its case in the trial against University of Guam's Dr. Michael Eller, with deliberations expected to start tomorrow afternoon. The defense is asking the court to sequester jurors. That means keep them over the weekend or as long as it takes to come up with a verdict. Here's more.
Okay, Ford Explorer. I want a Ford. Okay, yeah, you guys have done something
Jason
interesting.
again? Thank you.
What is your dream car? What is your dream car? If you could have any car.
Bri has a dream car in her parking lot or in her garage.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. What's a kind of car you always wanted? I know you had a Mustang before. In college?
No.
What kind of car did you have in college?
That's Ford.
Oh, Ford.
I
That's
want
good.
a truck. Actually, now I really want a truck.
No, Sabrina's a truck.
I had a Jeep. I'd like a Rubicon, but at the same time, I'd also like a truck. One of
Okay.
those
Big burly muscle.
that says, "Get out of my way!"
Okay. Okay, Zahara says Lamborghini. Good luck with that. You might want to save up. I've not driven a Tesla, but I've been in a Tesla. Those are nice. If you have the means, like to paraphrase, what is it? I'm trying to think of the line now. Brain fart.
What?
But basically,
1 minute.
I need to sneeze.
Sorry.
no. Oh, you're gonna. Okay, you're gonna send someone to get away from me. Yeah. If you have the time and you have the money, a Tesla is really nice.
He always talks about the Tesla.
The Tesla is nice.
How much
Tesla.
are those? Like over $100,000?
The really nice ones are about 90,000.
Jeez. You could buy like a condo.
Actually, the really nice ones they're about 120. But
You can buy a house for 120.
you can't buy a house for 120.
Yes, you can.
Can you buy a
Depending on
house
where
for
you live.
120, you guys? Nissan GTR Nismo Edition, nice. Ford power pickup. Wait, okay. Oh, here, Bri.
Please.
What's so good about the Tesla? It hauls ass, and it's all electric. It's got a screen inside, a touch screen, so you can
Stand
get
by,
mapping
Jason.
and web browser. It's got a 17-inch screen, and it's made by Elon Musk, who most people equate to God these days. But it's a really
10
really
seconds.
nice car.
Stand by.
In the 80s, I wanted a cabriolet. Also on Friday, it now appears an out-of-court settlement is back on the table for dozens of clergy sex abuse cases. And that is why the plaintiff's attorney, David Lujan, has filed a motion for stay. Court documents state that alternative dispute resolution is the more desirable route, with Lujan's motion also stating that a retired U.S. District Judge in Oregon has agreed to serve as a mediator in the cases. That hearing gets underway at 10 a.m. at the District Court.
With the introduction of new technology every day, lawmakers are working diligently to ensure they're keeping up with the times.
And drones, while a fun hobby for many on our island, law enforcement and government facilities also need to protect themselves from those using them with criminal intent. Valerie Maige has more in our next report. And speaking of vehicles and drones, that's crazy. We do some work with drones. I know you guys have been asking. We have some really good shooters here. Guys get some crazy shots. Okay, Sabrina, someone says, I want a Ford power pickup with a 6x6 rear axle and exhaust pipe. That is nice. I want the latest edition of a Tundra, lifted, fully loaded.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Jason looking?
My uncle has a 2004
Jason?
Ford Power with a high-powered diesel with a
Jason?
6-power rear
Jason
axle
looking?
and exhaust pipe in the back.
What color?
Yeah, what color is that?
Is this shot good for
Okay, actually in the mid-90s, after I graduated from college,
cider?
you know what I wanted? I wanted the second generation Volkswagen Beetle. I rode one. That thing is incredibly roomy. And you know what was really surprising? The Volkswagen, the VW Beetle, is really spacious.
1 minute.
The Hummer is not. The Hummer, man, I was eating my knees when I rode in a Hummer the first time. The H3, and I was.
What are you talking
seconds. Jason, look at it one more
Des
time.
says she drove her father's rented Mustang. Nice. I wanted a Beetle so bad.
Stand by.
Cars. Much. Another news saying he wants to take gubernatorial election year policy out of revenue forecast by $34 million in fiscal year 18 and another $19 million the next fiscal period. The Speaker's plan calls for $688 million in general fund appropriations next fiscal year. Which will come in the weeks ahead for a new governor. It also imposes a hiring freeze on unclassified staffers over the next 2 years with a few exceptions. A public hearing on the measure is next Thursday.
Congresswoman Madeline Bradalio is making it clear that war survivors who, according to the Guam World War II Loyalty Recognition Act, war reparations are to be paid with Section 30 money above 2014 levels. Bradalio says in May, the Office of Insular Affairs $6 million. She says she shares the sentiments and concerns of the use of Section 30 funds to pay claims, but this was the only way to advance the war claims bill. In a statement, Bradalio said finding an alternative funding solution and that funding will period ends in June next year.
And the new one in the free world at least was talking about is President Donald Trump made a controversial official announcement overnight via a series of tweets that he will not allow transgender people to serve in the United States military. Stated, and I quote, "Military must be focused on decisive and overwhelming victory, be burdened with the tremendous medical cost and disruption that transgender in the military will entail," end quote. The defense of the White House says it's now working with the DoD to implement the president's ban on transgender people who serve in uniform.
Stay tuned, we are back with a lot more news after the break.
Okay, I'm glad those of you who are sticking around because have you ever done something that you thought was right, but you made an incredibly stupid mistake? I did that today. It wasn't catastrophic, it was just really dumb. Sabrina knows what I did. Okay, so I was recording my segment this week, like we do every week. And of course I was ad-libbing because I never followed directions and I never go along with the script. And so I just looked at him and I started saying, and I was like, "Okay, Paul, so thanks for joining us and everything. Before we go to commercial break, can you please tell..."
You did that on purpose.
No, why would I do that on purpose?
Because you did it on
Okay.
purpose.
What is the goofiest thing that you have ever done on the air?
Singing happy birthday or something like that.
Now, what's the goofiest thing that's ever happened to us while we were on the air? We had a jump up on the set in the middle of a show. We started reiterating it. All of a sudden, we hear this pitter-patter, and there is these footsteps, and I'm thinking in the back of my mind, because I'm looking at the live camera, right? I'm thinking, I was like, tap Sabrina. We've and you guys see this because you guys see the behind the scenes. Okay, for you guys watching on YouTube in 360, we want your comments as well.
That's a pretty big one.
She wants a big Jeep, big
Truck, I said truck.
oh truck, big tons of metal and chrome and She's 5'4" and I'm 6'3".
Jason again?
So what are you guys doing tonight? I know we've got a lot of friends that watch our show locally when they're attending football practice. So hello to all. Miss Whisper, there she is. She's on duty.
Instagram Live.
Okay, yeah. Wood boring insect inside. There were evidently apparent holes in the duggage, or the wood used to keep cargo in place during transport.
I'm trying seeing we're in a
We be getting Wendy's. Nice. Department of Education Fair happens this weekend. It benefits parents, students, and other stakeholders interested in learning about the variety of
He's a prosecutor who has dedicated the past decade to putting bad guys behind bars. Today, Speaker Therese Terlahi commended former Attorney Office Chief Prosecutor
said the one with tofu. Okay.
Tofu steak.
California, yeah, California's a little. Ohio and California.
Stand by for
I know what Brittany's gonna say.
Liberation and
and let your daughter Joe.
All right, happy birthday to Dad, Mom, Lydio, Noah, and the guys in the back. Kayla, Monique. And watch.
And that's it for us here on Primetime. Stay tuned. In the Mix is next with Jonathan Travers.
See ya. Home state, I'm assuming that's. Washington a lot.
Hello,
The rain I could kind of.
Contact cleaner.
Guess who's here?
Oh, hey, YouTube! Thanks for coming. Bye. Thanks, Whisper. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow, Friday.